Dominate your day. Clean energy, no jitters or crash. Helps you lock in and focus. Dubby, be better.
Hello, welcome to our weekly episode of the Beer Fridge Podcast. On this week's episode, we'll be covering
real beer, real breweries, real opinions. The Beer Fridge Podcast.
Yes, hello and welcome to another weekly episode of the Beer Fridge Podcast. As always, wherever you watch and listen, make sure you subscribe, hit that ding-a-ling-a-ling to be notified of every single episode. You can show your support by giving us a 5-star rating, show your official support by going to patreon.com/Beer Fridge Podcast. The link is in the description. My name's Gavin. I've got drinking friends in the form of Scott and Callum. You feeling hench? You feeling buff?
Tell you what, I've got absolutely fuck all jitters.
Right.
Totally jitter free.
I haven't crashed either, which is good.
Yeah, that's handy. Helpful.
Handy.
Crash free.
Round the table, what we drinking?
Let's go around the table.
What is your jitter-free liquid this evening, Callum?
I am drinking a beer. Sweet.
Beer.
A beer. I am drinking a beer from a brewery which I confess I hadn't heard of before. It's called Neen Valley. Yeah, and it's called Midweek Bender. So definitely one that appeals to us. Californian Amber Ale. So it looks West on the. I mean the colour is it's proper dark, malty. Aye, really biscuity, molasses, really sweet, but incredibly bitter, really pithy orange flavour. It's actually really, really nice. I mean, I don't know how long it's been in the bottle. I said before we started recording, this was given to my brother-in-law, and it spent at least the last few months in his conservatory. So you know what conservatories are like for heating and cooling and things.
But it's cold. Lord, good.
Aye. It seems to have held up remarkably well. Bottle conditioned ale, as I say, 7.4%, and it's actually really, really nice. I think probably one that the Westie aficionados would definitely enjoy.
Good stuff. Talking about Westies, I'm having once again Don Zoco and their Saloon Doors West Coast IPA. That fucking big D. The big D.
You'll have a big D.
The big D.
Huge D.
Where's I'm sure it's 7 points. Seven percentage points. Second time, or probably the fourth time actually having this now I think about it. It's sticky, resinous, citrusy, looking bitter. It is a lovely West Coast. Dundalk are doing very good West Coast at the moment, and I can't stop picking them up because they're good.
Can he stop reaching for the D?
For the D. Dick. Finish us off, Scott.
Finish us off, fuck's sake. I am having more of the Callum's Unattainable beers. Do not adjust your sets. This is not Callum's beer. I am having an 80 shilling, believe it or not. That I would step back in time. This is the Gloaming, which is obviously like one of Loch Lomond's regular or standard.
Yeah, I've had that before.
Standard fare. It's 4.4%. First Gold, Columbus, chocolate aroma, biscuity malt flavour, sweet biscuity finish. It's perfectly pleasant as 80s go. Yeah, really enjoyable, malty, biscuity, tasty. Excellent. Good example.
It's better than Bellhaven's 80, but not as good as Stewart's 80, I would say.
A buttery biscuit base.
It's lovely. Absolutely superb. Very refreshing. I thought I would get back into something kind of maltier as the weather's turned again. Summer is now over. Yeah, that's it. Fucking finished.
I've seen snowdrops and everything.
Got my barbecue. Ordered a barbecue. Got it delivered. just as the fucking delivery driver left the street, the rain came on, and that has been it since. So it's my fault. Apologies in
It's your
advance.
fault. I was going to say your fault.
Apologies of the deepest variety.
All on you.
However,
Right.
the rain doesn't hit you as bad. the rain doesn't hit you as bad if you have 2 or 3 beers when you're barbecuing. That's an awful photo. Like if Dixon ever gets his cell wig, it's going to be that one.
It's prime reason.
Didn't explain it.
No, I'm not explaining it. It's
Just
prime
keep putting
reason.
it up. That's between every segment.
It's why you need to watch if
When you least expect it.
on Spotify. You can watch along or on YouTube. Aye, just watch. Too funny. Right.
News update.
We'll start off with the less than nice story. It was 2 days ago, I think it was, as we record this, and the team at Queer Brewing have announced that they will be shutting up shop at the end of July. They just which is sad because in the video and the announcement and stuff, it was clear like how she was explaining the situation and stuff. Like the beers are selling, and like in my head they were relatively well established, and it wasn't something that I thought would happen to those guys and dolls there. So they've got 2 months left. So they're basically just saying they're going to make all the beer and all the mad styles that they want for the last 2 months, and have some parties and stuff, and have fun and go out with a bang. So hats off to them. It'll be sad to see them go, but they also say if somebody is looking to buy a brewery, to get in touch. So unfortunate, but we know these things are happening. But yes, Queer Brewing will be no more by the end of July.
Wow. That's a shame.
It's a shame. It's a shame. They've been doing
excellent, and
I
know they will be in the last couple of months as well. They'll be tremendous. So,
well, you may as well go out like if you've been purposely avoiding like double IPAs or like triples and stuff because of the VAT and stuff, like you may as well fuck it, go for it.
Exactly, aye, and it's a real shame because obviously, like you say, it's not for want of sales or anything like that. It obviously takes a toll having to worry about stuff for that long and just feeling like you're not going to get out the bit, and really proud that it's somebody that they're not going to go into administration, they're not going to stuff or cause any anguish to any suppliers or anything like that with debt recovery or anything like that as well, which is a really good, noble move, rather than just spinning it until it's totally dry and then you leave people in the lurch who are equally trying to make ends meet, everybody knows about it in advance, and you've got enough there to keep you going for the next couple of months so that you can enjoy it properly. And find well that the people there are incredibly talented. Yeah. So I'm sure whatever opportunities arrive next, which I'm sure they're positive there will be amazing, and we'll keep our eyes open for whatever they are.
It's good as well, like to because there'll be like people that are massive fans of the brewery, and it's good to like let them also kind of celebrate it and just for the next 2 months just go mental with it and just enjoy it. And like obviously everyone's going to be sad about it, but you like how many brews did we love that have disappeared that we never got a chance to be like, let's get Cone for the last time, or let's get X, Y, and Z other beer for the last time because it'll be the last time we'll get it and we can save it. You never get those chances, and they're giving their fans this opportunity to be like, right, let's come together and have a laugh, have a good time, and then we'll see out a big bang.
Mm-hmm. Good, a really good way to do it if you're going to have to do it.
Yep. Beer 52 have potentially drawn me into getting a box.
How the fuck do they manage that? Does it come with Panini stickers or something?
If only. Do you guys recall, I think it may be 3 or 4 years ago, Siren did a range of beers, single hop beers, which we all had, and they were amazing. They've redone that series of beers conveniently or inconveniently, it may be, for a beer 52 box. So the shit bit is they're in 350ml cans. The good bit is they've rebrewed them. So there's a Cascade single hop, a Strata single hop, Centennial, and Citra. And there's 2 other beers in there that are both collabs. And it's the first time in a long, long time when I'm like, that actually might be a cool box, because I remember having those beers at the London Craft Beer Festival, and we had them before that festival as well. I think it was 4 years ago. And they were awesome. Absolutely awesome. So fingers crossed they're just as good as they were before, and they're not kind of diluted in any way. But I might get it.
That's a given. It's ordered.
It's not because there's other things I want to. It's not because I want to get some more Pinter stuff. If he's a Pinter or that, it's going to be Pinter. And I've talked myself out of it straight away.
Nah. Pinters can.
It's the I want to try the Lagunitas, and
Right, okay.
there's another one it's there. I can't remember what it is. There's 2 that I want to get my hands on to give it a
It's
back.
good that they're continually doing kind of. There's always updates and new stuff, and that other folk are kind of taking the, like other breweries are coming on board, or other brands, I suppose, are coming on board within it. That makes it a wee bit more fresh and new. It seems to be at a decent rate. I remember with the Perfect Draft, it being quite a period of time in between new stuff coming on all the time, which is a bit frustrating for those that are like every Friday jumping up to a keg mart or whatever, try and get a new keg or something. There's there's a lot more space in between new stuff.
I keep seeing that, but see the Morrison's, it's meal deal as the Perfect Draft and the keg, and I keep seeing it. I keep nearly buying it, and I'm like, nah. The beers that they've got there are just shite.
But you have to go and get you just have to kind of take your pick with whatever's gone. And the places like your keg marts or wherever, you'll have it. It'll be a Spar or a garage or something like that near you. You'll have it, and they'll have the full range in. I mean, that place up in Whitburn does the tumblers and everything.
Oh, does it?
They've got glass. They've got glassware to go with every keg, and pump clips and all that kind of stuff. Like, well, the wee magnet you put on the front. They've got all them in. They've got the handles and stuff as well.
I'd be in the like swimwear. Aye. If I had all that stuff, I'd be like, yep, give it to me.
It's for your old pub, it's like your pub bars. I mean, the good thing about the Perfect Draft machine is if you're into Perfect Draft machines, you can kind of pick them up second hand and they're working, because for just as many people that are right into it and ordering kegs every however often, you've got just as many folk are saying, I got it once, got 2 kegs, it's not really for me. So it's going to go and jumps up onto Facebook Marketplace, you know? And you're always going to be able to pick one up. You can get, it's like 2 or 3 of them. That one I've got is the kind of pro version or whatever that's got the app and the screen and all that kind of stuff on it. But you didn't really need any of that shit. The original one just does what it does. Maybe mine's cools down a wee bit quicker, I don't know. As long as you've got a fridge to store them, to cool them down, that's the order willing to wait. If you put it on like a Wednesday and don't pour anything into it, it'll be ready to go for you on your Friday when you get home. No problem.
I got dragged to a boot fair the weekend.
Dragged. That's what
I say dragged. I love a boot fair, but I'd never buy anything. I just love going and judging folk.
It's like 2 questions. One, why did you think you would get that for it? And then the second one, which is a bit more a commentary on folks' life, is how the fuck did you end up with that? And how the fuck do you think it would sell?
Mate, folks,
surely that's a redneck to have brought that along here. Like,
folks,
embarrassed by the fact you've got that.
There's folks selling like bras and that. Jade's like, why would you sell a bra?
The craziest thing is when we'll like for sale boot spa, lightly used. Like,
Aye.
Aye.
I
Yeah,
didn't
I'm
want
not
your
buying.
fucking Eevee.
100% he's buying
But
a
you
fruit sparrow.
continue to go to these places on the off chance that you find a Fabergé egg.
Aye. Well, I thought, but I thought I'd found my equivalent to that was so remember Beowulf and that still kick about
Mm.
and they're like no perfect draft. They call it I can't remember what bloody hell it's called. I think it's a blade. No, it is a blade. Aye, blade. And
With a
there's
big clear top on it.
aye.
It does the Moretti.
Aye. So
Mhm.
there was one of those, and I was like,
Mm.
oh. And then I didn't get it. I shot it. Because the boy, I was like, is it working?
Does it take the perfect draft kegs?
No,
No, it's like a
this
big
is-
bottle. It looks like a big bottle of Panda Cola.
it's exactly what it looks like.
Roller cola.
It's
Aye.
exactly what it
Like a
looks like.
giant. It's like a big fat
Aye.
cola bottle that you put in upside down into the blade.
Like if it was a perfect draft machine, yes, I would have done it. But because it was that, and I was, you can't get. It's hard to get. It's not hard. You can buy them online, and I can't bother. Rather just like
Thingy's
easy
got them.
access.
Kegmart's got them, you know. They do blade. They do the big blade bottles.
He lives about 600 mile away from Kegmart, mate. That's
Aye.
no.
And
That's
I'm
no
meaning I'll
convenient.
keep them for you for when you come up.
I'll just
What I'm
Pop
meaning
up
is
and-
if fucking Whitburn can get them, you can get them down there. You can get
no,
blades.
aye, true, I know, but I didn't pull the trigger. So, but I'll still do.
Missed out.
Aye, but I don't know.
So you decided you would buy fucking beer recipes, like fucking what are they, the wee seahorses,
Aye,
What
sea
did
monkey.
sea
sea
monkeys?
monkeys. Aye.
Sea
Just
monkey
buy-
IPA.
Just buy ingredients for fucking, and I'll make it myself.
We bought fuck all. We bought stuff for the Wayne,
That's
and that
like
was it.
that's like going to the pub and buying. That's like going to the fucking garden centre and buying seeds.
Aye, true.
Plenty of folk do it, mate.
I
The
know,
boy,
I know,
the boy was clearly selling stuff. Like the wee one got a couple of Barbie things, and they're brand new. And clearly fell off the back of a lorry. He's like, three quid. I was like, "Aye, there you go, son. Excellent work. Well done."
These are absolutely piping. If anybody asks you any questions, are absolutely roasting hot. If anybody asks you where you got them, just say you found them.
Exactly. Any news from yourself, Scott or Callum? Other than-
You were speaking about a re-release. Brew York have re-released the collaboration that they did with Chris Kamara. Cammy's unbelievable. So it raised quite a lot of money for the prostate cancer charity back in the day. So they're doing it again, which is good. And also, it's recently been the Women's Collaboration Brew Day, which is kind of turned into, I'm not sure that it always was, I don't know, like an international event. And
Yeah.
it's 88 different brew days, nearly 1,200 people, 93 new beers, and raising nearly 40 grand for women's causes, up 25% on last year.
Wow.
And this is the kind of thing that's funding beer qualifications. So 30, in addition to the money raised, 30 WSET level 1 beer award qualifications, and 15 bursary recipients were supported through the Women on Tap bursary scheme. So cracking news that despite the fact that the industry as a whole seems to be on the downward trajectory, there are still people interested, and more importantly, women as well, getting interested in being involved in craft beer and brewing craft beer specifically, which is great.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Lovely positive news. Anything from yourself, Gilroy? I see you Googling away.
Just a quick thing. I was looking, and everything's obviously doom and gloom across the country, as Callum's pointed out, but it was quite a kind of interesting stat and quite good kind of, seems to be obviously we're a wee bit behind the old American model, but up to circa 46% of the SIBA breweries now have their own tap room, which is really cool in terms of direct to customer stuff. And over half have an on-site bottle shop, which is up 10% and 9% year on year, respectively, which is showing that obviously trying to get that direct to customer route rather than having to fight as hard to go through pubs for on trade is proven to be successful. So that's a good kind of, if there is a positive or any kind of silver lining at all, is that direct to customer, obviously it's the freshest variant.
Aye.
And obviously you've got gun on your doorstep, but you're never away from it. Like if there's a black card for gun, you'll have it. Captain Growler there. But along those lines, Hackney Church, who we always like when we go to any of the London events, they've always got a really cool stall. They are opening up or have crowdfunded a second site. So they're building a new second site in Walthamstow, opening this year. Plans to double the size of their original tap room in Hackney, build a brand new tap room at the brewery itself. They're going to go after the kind of local market there, and there seems to be a local market for it, having crowdfunded it. So
That's
that's
good. Like, you've been saying it for years, like a brew tap. Before we even like the brew tap, they were your favourite places when you went over in America.
They're brilliant.
Aye, it's the way
Places that they make it. It's the way to go. You can try stuff. I mean, we were in Alaska. The you've got the folk that are working there are actually, you've obviously got front of house staff, which is a wee bit different, but you always had the people that were brewing the stuff there or thereabouts. And me and Mark, the guy was desperate to tell us about what he was all brewing next and kind of the wild crazy stouts and stuff that he was coming up with, and really enjoyed the opportunity just to blare it to somebody. And we got a lot for it, and we bought a lot of beer, we bought a lot of merch and t-shirts and things like that as well. And it was really good, and a really good crowd. You always get nice people make the effort to go to the kind of places as well. It's not mugs. You kind of, and on the other side of things, people that are the kind of grumpy pub goer, which I know I'm guilty of on occasion. Obviously, it's a bit more a kind of family atmosphere at times, so you can bring kids and stuff, and they've got a big outdoor, they've got a decent outdoor bar or whatever, where they're not just sat there on iPads or running round 4 bar stools. It's not the same. It's not the same atmosphere. You're there for the day kind of thing, and there's often a lot of things on and food trucks and stuff like that when you come to where you do. There can be a beer festival every weekend for looking sunny sausages or whatever it is. So it turns up, and it's good to have a spot for them to come and a captive audience to make good food for.
Aye, like with that there, and like you're saying with me having gun on my doorstep, like literally 2 hours ago, or however long ago, sitting in the living room, and I'm just scrolling through Instagram, and gun turns up, and they start of every month, they tell you what's happening, what's that month, and it pops up, and it's like, oh, there's a summer fete and a dog show at the end of the year. So it's talking to the wee one, well, we go at the pub, and she calls it the ice cream pub because that's where she always gets ice cream. We'll go to the ice cream pub and watch the dogs. Like, yep, so that's sorted. End of the month. What you doing there?
Watch the dags.
Watch the dags.
Who's not driving that day? Me.
I could walk. It'll be good. Well, I could do it.
Dogs.
When you get when you finally decide to get your finger out and get a bike with a seat in the back of it, could be full cycle. Although the hill gone up the hill's a bit of a trek, right enough.
Aye.
I'd maybe look the bike up at the fence at the bottom.
Aye.
Then you've got to walk up the fucking hill.
Well, get a lift.
Uber.
That's another brewery.
I've got Uber here, man.
That would be absolutely tremendous for a wee golf buggy.
Yeah.
Wee golf buggy at the bottom of the hill. Just fire your bikes in the back, and I'll take you up.
Very good.
That's a wee retirement job for you, Gaff, when you finally decide to jack it. You can run the gun shuttle.
Do we have a radar?
Run the gun shuttle between 12 and 2, and then between 2:30 and closing. You can drink your wages.
Thing is, you say that, Rosie. See, like in actual Eastbourne, there's a mad wee train thing that runs all the way up the seafront. I reckon if I could do that there, right to the pub and back.
Telling you, my job's going to be between High Street and West.
Right.
And deep. It'll be craft beer tours, Glasgow.
Craft beer tours, beer radar, get your sonars out. What's new?
Beer radar.
So I was initially just going to make it about one particular beer, but I have to mention this one because I've ordered it.
Oh.
Frustratingly, new brands are taking their sweet time to get them delivered, but I'm here to wait. We're kind of all things West in this episode of the podcast, but they've released a collaboration with Rivington, brewed up at New Barns. It's called Away, and it's a double West Coast IPA. Crispy, clean, bitter enough so you still tell if it's a New Barns beer. We went for a classic blend of with Centennial, Amarillo, Citra Mosaic, and Nelson. 8% super clean. I'm really looking forward to getting it. So I've got a couple of cans of that coming.
Sounds good.
Amongst others. The main thing I wanted to talk about today was Northern Monk, and they've released a new. And you might have noticed or remember that Northern Monk, their charity sort of wing, is this Faith and Futures, it's called.
Aye.
But this has now evolved, and so since 2020, Northern Monk's donated about £150,000 to community causes through the Faith and Futures Foundation, supporting more than 20 charities and grassroots organisations. Faith and Futures is now becoming Northern Monk Foundation.
Right.
So they're bringing it in-house, they're bringing their brand, their mission and their impact to work together as one. To celebrate the launch, they've released a 6.3% double dry hopped IPA, standard for Northern Monk.
Mm-hmm.
But the beer looks great, a typical hazy IPA. But this particular move towards their own foundation means that they can sort of channel what they're doing and their kind of charity efforts, and they're trying to encourage and enable access to the great outdoors for all. Here she is. Trying to encourage and enable access to the great outdoors for everybody. And they're keen to try and help as many people experience that as they possibly can. So this is the start. Over the coming months, they're going to be teasing different things. They're going to be doing research and exploration and things that to identify areas and things that they can channel this new direction. But this is the start. So congratulations to Northern Monk. It's a great effort, and it's lovely to see breweries giving back.
No, definitely.
The art and everything about it, if you've had a wee look at it, it looks incredible.
Oh, it's cool.
The wee thing on the cans look really smart as well. Obviously the Northern Monk are known for having a peel away section on a can, and there's one on the new beer that they've got that says that people who spend at least 120 minutes, could just say 2 hours, but that's fine. 120 minutes in nature a week are significantly more likely to report good health and better well-being. There you go.
Yep. And it's a cool wee window. It's like a window in the can, as opposed to the label. The full label does peel off, but there's also they're calling it an interactive window. So peel it off, and there's the geography students amongst us will recognise that as a limestone pavement. On obviously local to where the brewery is. I'm forgetting you were a history student, Scott. You weren't a geography student at school.
No. I like to look at who walked on the stains, not the stains themselves.
Indeed.
Well, it's potentially actually like the coolest label. Like you see,
smart.
It's.
I like the trees, the mountains, and the kind of river. The wee logos at the top are really cool as well. Yeah. Looks like some good merch. I like the kind of forest green colour.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Sticker pack looks good. Love a sticker pack.
Oh, why?
Right.
A skydiver for a sticker pack.
And props to Northern Monk for their bank holiday weekend shenanigans, by the way. I don't know if you were keeping on top of the emails, right? But initially they were selling like a 10-pack, like 330ml fridge pack for like 17 quid or something like that for 10 beers. and it's sold out like within hours. They sold it out, and then they came back and they were like, right, okay, we're going to sell you an 8-pack or a 6, was it an 8 or a 6 or something like that.
I can remember.
And limited availability, and that sold out within an hour. And it was just like massive orders.
You've got to be absolutely enraged if you're on call for that. I'll keep an eye on the web shop. Everything will be fine. Fucking hell.
Oh, shit.
They've obviously done it right, though. They've obviously got them pre-packed, and it's just like, right, we've got 50 of these to sell. As soon as they're away, that's it, done.
They're the one brew, like one of very few breweries that just get it right on every level. Every level, they fucking smash it.
But it makes me want to unsubscribe. I'm glad that I'm still subscribed to their mailing list, because I see stuff like this about the foundation, and it's good to talk about and good to read about. But they're a brewery that whenever an email comes through, it's always like, ooh, well, I just ordered that.
It makes it so easy.
Aye.
They make it so easy to go, of course I will.
Aye.
Like and that's why it works. Like the defining.
That's why I fell foul in New Barns at the weekend.
Well, that's what happens, isn't it? Because
sitting at a Highland dancing competition, and Boness, and an email pings up. Oh, look at this. A wee Rivington collab. Oh yeah, okay, right, fine, thanks.
Cheers. I've been waiting, and I've turned on the notification thing for when the Patreon box is available again. Yeah, subscribe, because I'm really strongly contemplating just stopping brews and just getting that instead.
See there's a wee suggestion for the old beer web shops if you want to make it super easy, is offer the beer that you've got on your thing, right? On the advert. So this stuff is obviously the new beer for the Northern Monk experience, or the fridge pack of 6 or whatever it is you've got. But you know fine well you can fit more than that in a box. See, the thing that would make me automatically get it would be if you said, then a lot of shops used to do this and they stopped doing it, would be a packet, a box takes this many beers. So if it's 12 or it's 8 or whatever it's going to be, right? But you pick the beers that you want. So you've got your New Barns Dipper there, right? The collaboration. You're only wanting 2 cans of that. But if it's a 12-pack,
fill the box for me.
100% a random. We'll let you check it. So if there's any you really didn't like, you can just take 2 out and add 2 back in. But fill the box up, and we fill it up with our selection, and they'll just take whatever's automatically freshest and say, right, we'll put that in. There you go. 2 of the other stuff each to fill the box. And you say, well, no, I didn't like the sour, so I'll take 2 sours out, but I'll double up on one of the other beers you've got. Right. Within 5 minutes, you've ordered a full box.
And you've spent £100.
Or you're saying, take me up to free delivery.
Aye. Because all you've done there, Callum, is made me go on the Northern Monk website, and I'm filling a basket here, and I'm like, yep, I'll get that. And then there's a David Bailey and St. Mars of the Desert. The David Bailey and St. Mars of the Desert.
Of musical instrument fame, not of camera fame.
No, of Armadale basketball fame. What are you talking about?
No. Old David Bailey.
The only problem with Northern Monk is that they released this shit, right, and it's £50 for free shipping, and every time it happened, see the Edinburgh beer, the gin beer, right? It came out.
You're trying to maths it into £50.
No, I wasn't. But £50 wasn't an option, so I had to pay the £5 for delivery, right, for the 4 cans of the beer that I wanted, which sticks in my throat, right? But literally,
I would never have guessed that stuck in your craw.
2 or 3 days after I'd put the order in, it came up £20 shipping, £20 free shipping. Fuck off, you cunt!
Free. Was it say free shipping over what?
50.
Over 50, you're right. Aye. Well, that Edinburgh beer is still there on the web shopperoo. There was something else I was going to say. I can't remember.
I'm letting it develop.
Oh, the other new beer that we need to talk about, which was Late Doors edition in the group chat. Girl, was your edition Treehouse.
The Yankee beer, Treehouse.
How fucking good does that look?
So you're talking about marketing and kind of nice artwork and stuff.
Oh my god.
Treehouse have just got it. Like, see their merch and everything, and their merch, their approach, their, like, you can tell it's one of the places where it's like focal trek fucking miles and miles and miles to go and get their stuff. It's like one of them where I said to you, like, earlier in the year, they have had a kind of hazy release, and they did these. It looked like kind of corny kegs or whatever, but they actually got them. They got them like powder coated and sprayed, metallic
Purple.
sprayed, and then lacquered up deep purple to match the cans. And they also did a giveaway with a fridge wrapped in the same colour. It just looked tremendous. And the cans they did, obviously they've got it's like forest, haze, and something else. It was like a green can, a purple can, and a yellow can, and they just looked that kind of, there's like matte metallic colour, and in a fridge they just looked unbelievable.
Check them
Their
out.
artwork, their releases and stuff.
Right.
If you can get any of their stuff, where a lot of people are obviously going to head out kind of East Coast, if you get the chance to go and get like Treehouse, go and get it. You'll not be spoiled for good beer. Don't
Guardian.
go over there if you're going for the World Cup. Do not fucking drink Budweiser, for goodness sake.
Guardian of the Green is the latest one that's came out. Something that you seen, Gil, you put it in the group, and I seen it as well, was from the Daily Star. And they are, I know,
Tits.
Adrian Tierney Jones writes an article and brews best for barbecue. So he suggests 8 beers, 2, 4, 6, 8 beers, best for barbecuing.
Let's discuss.
Questionable additions. So Baby-Faced Assassin, which is from Rooster Brewing Co.
Was that a picture that appeared there? Was it?
It was indeed. 6.1%. That is on the list. It's an Asda beer, if I'm not mistaken.
Who is the baby-faced assassin, Gavin? Is somebody of your ilk? Is baby-faced assassin? No.
Is it no Steph?
I would say Steph Curry would be the baby-faced assassin. Yes.
I think it is Steph.
I
know. Best bitter by Lakes Brew, 4.5 percentage points.
But surely that's got to be pick up a penguin for you, Callum, right? I suppose you're not really a bitter guy, but it's up your strata in terms of general vibe, right?
Insert any other brewery.
Oh,
really?
True. This one will get the thumbs up from all of us, I think. Moonwake's Black Lager.
Oh yes.
There's two that you're going to come to. I hope you're going to do them one after another. Because there's Moonwake's Black Lager.
And then what? Duration Good Times?
Yes. The champagne of beers. It looks like Miller High Life.
It does look.
It looks like Miller High Life. That's the artwork's done based on it. Having had it a good few times. It's really good. I would recommend it as a barbecue beer.
There's 3, definitely 4 on the list that I think will get on our list. So there's that Oregon Trail, Elusive. Yep, thank you very much. And I think the other one that we would probably make our list if we did make one. Premium Lager by Utopia Brewing, which you two.
The Dortmund. They make the Dortmund.
Yes.
As the oblique M&S's Utopian Dortmund Lager.
The other ones I can't comment on. So Black Mass by Abbeydale Brewing, 6.6%.
The Gwillem Do really kind of.
I'm so glad you said that.
Trying some of that.
God,
that's Gwillem Do.
No, I know, but what I'm saying is, thank God you did it rather than me. Because that would have been a proper accent. Yep.
A luscious stout, refreshing for barbecue season. So Hermia. And then the other one I really wanted to try was the
Vienna
Orbit, obviously London. Yeah, the Vienna Lager, which I know Callum also has a soft spot for a Vienna Lager.
Yep.
And with the sweeter persuasion, like a Vienna Lager with the kind of vanilla.
Yep. Amber in colour and a slight hint of Mandarin.
Lovely.
The one there, I'm 100% like, nope, is the Red Grapefruit by Lo-Fi Productions, I think it says.
Get in the sea, you need a cocktail if you're onto that stuff.
2.5%. No, thank you.
Baby-faced assassin, the Black Lager. I'd leave the best bit on the house. Black Mass sounds good. Gwillem Do, Duration, Good Times, Oregon Trail's an absolute. I'll just have a bucket for the Oregon Trail. That'll do me.
Well, get your full weekly beer of the week take from the Daily Star.
I was going to say, by the way, having read quite a few, because we obviously get it on the guild chat, Adrian's articles are always great, and you've got to go wherever whoever it is that's willing to publish beer content is where you've got to go to have your content published. But I don't know if anybody who reads the Daily Star, haven't even seen the pictures, could get themselves one of them. Never mind. Can I read the name on the can? But there we go. No. Here's another Here's another beer for the Ale Conservatoire coming up.
Yep.
It's the Shades.
It's the Shades,
it's the Shades that do it for me, John. That's it.
The Shades that do it. Summer is, or the sport of summer.
Was.
I know what it was. It's been and gone. For at least you guys, anyway. At least. And we are preparing for the start of the World Cup, which starts in 2 weeks' time as we record this.
Yes, starts in 9 days.
Thank you very much, sir.
June
11th of June. Yep.
With Mexico
against Mexico.
South Africa.
South Africa, Mexico. Sorry.
South Africa.
And it's first time in 20 years we've been there. Scotland. I mean, not us as a collective, but Scotland.
Don't tempt me.
28 years, Gavin.
What did I say?
20.
Oh, it sounded like 20.
Oh,
no, I think he said 28. 28.
I probably mumbled the 28. 28. Aye. So, first things first is, do we like our group of players we have selected? Obviously, Billy's not there anymore. He's been injured. Fletcher's came in, which is questionable. But besides that,
listen, there's always going to be somebody out of nowhere that comes in and does a job. Do I think he'll play a lot? I don't know, but
I quite like that shit. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I quite like that pick, to be honest. To be perfectly honest, I was expecting Clark to go for a tried and tested, somebody that maybe just missed out.
I expected to see, as much as it's annoying, and it wouldn't have been my pick at all, not even as a homer, I expected to see Connor Barron or something like that make an appearance in there, and I was like, I would rather not. I would rather go for somebody with a bit of creativity who I think we're going to need to find coming off a bench at some point, because there's going to be teams in that group. There'll be teams in the group that we've got that will come out to hammer us. At least one. And there'll be a team in that group who will come out to try not to lose to us. And try not to lose to anybody and make themselves hard to play against if they've got any kind of... If they're that way inclined, try and beat us on the break. And we could be looking for somebody to help break a game down that's got a wee bit of a wee bit more lively. And you can see that where it's like with the young striker. He looks tremendous when he comes on. He's very good.
Yeah.
And I think he would be the ideal accompaniment to somebody like Shankland as well.
Yes. I think Shankland needs to play, particularly against Haiti and Morocco. I think we need to go 2 up top against Haiti and Morocco. We need to play strikers. I like... There's quite a lot of youngsters, quite a lot of direct play. Like Ben Gannon-Doak is direct. He's a nightmare for a fullback. I quite like the lad Fletcher. He impressed me when I watched him against Curacao. Obviously, he's not had a lot of minutes for his club, but you don't get starting minutes for Man United unless you're an accomplished player. So let's give him a wee bit of credit. Finlay Curtis, I'm delighted he's been picked because he's fearless and he's going to have a go. He's going to get himself into positions. I just think why the fuck
doesn't matter who he's playing against or who he's playing. He's shown that already. It doesn't really matter. Especially early in the season.
As we said in previous, I can't mind a couple of weeks ago if we said, but if we can get 4 points for this group, right? If we can draw against Morocco and beat Haiti, we should qualify for the group.
Should I?
We should qualify into the knockout stages, which for Scotland would just be. It's never happened before.
Like Haiti is fine. I'm not worried about Haiti. Morocco scare me. They're the ones that I think could batter us.
Well, they're a banana skin.
Aye,
Well,
unexpectedly.
it's not a banana skin. They're I mean, you're talking about a team that got to the final of the African Cup of Nations.
Aye.
But the African Cup of Nations is a well-noted farce.
Well, it is.
Well, yes, it is, Scott. You're right, but you didn't get that far in the tournament, regardless of without having quality. And they've got some star players.
See, another bit for me with the group is like, so us when we were growing up watching Brazil was always the scary team. Like you just Brazil didn't have they've no got that star power that they had.
They've not got the fear factor.
Aye.
They've not got the fear factor.
Still got obviously still got the quality, but they're not got, like you said, you're not got the fear factor. But I think we can have a decent go at them.
But see, the thing is, Gav, see if we can beat Haiti and go in and get a result against Morocco.
Oh, aye.
The pressure's off when it comes to Brazil.
But that's no us. That isn't us at all, is it? It's going to be.
I said it before. What happened is we'll fucking draw against Haiti, we'll draw against Morocco, and we'll go out there and
need a result against Brazil.
Have a spectacular 1-1 draw against Brazil, and we'll go out in the group stages undefeated again.
100%. Between the sticks, who are we liking? So we've got Liam Kelly, Craig Gordon, and Angus Gunn in the squad. I mean,
got to be Craig Gordon.
Yank.
Aye, it's got to be, mate.
Craig Gordon's a consummate professional. He knows what he's doing, and he
the other two haven't played.
Turn it on in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
The other two haven't played. It's as easy as that.
Mm-hmm. That's fair.
As much as I don't like the idea of Jim Leighton playing goals. I could just imagine Craig Gordon with his sunblock on now. His hat.
Are we liking? I know the answer to this. Having Grant Hanley back in the squad?
No.
Who the booking with Lex?
No. I don't like our centre half. I mean, Jack Henry's okay. I would have Henry and McKenna as my two centre halves.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like Grant Hanley. How
John not even getting a look in, but okay.
How Grant Hanley's got 66 caps for Scotland, I just don't know. And
because you can imagine the choice at the back of him for 40 or 50 of the. For 40 or 50 of the caps, there's a good lot of dross hanging about alongside him when it was Grant Hanley was getting picked regularly.
As much as it pains me as a Rangers man, John Souttar is dug meat.
He is pretty, in a Scotland jersey in particular. I think it shows he's got a bad. The problem is he's got a bad decision in him at every game.
Aye, he's got a bad decision. He's got a bad touch, and he's as slow as a week in the jail.
Aye. The one bit where we are strong and potentially probably one of the top 5 countries in the tournament is the midfield. Like our midfield is bloody good. McTominay, McGinn, I mean Lewis Ferguson. Just those three alone are world class.
Very good. And
Bennett, like you said, Ben and Gannon-Doak is just Gannon-Doak is. Every time he gets the ball, I'm like, what's he going to do?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you get excited.
But you've got to keep them fit and ready to go. You see what happened to fucking paper mache.
But see, that doesn't surprise me with him because he's had trouble.
He's just be Inge next to him.
He's had
Billy Gilmore Inge.
Because he's not been playing because they're playing McTominay and De Bruyne. How are you going to get a look in there?
No, you don't. You've got to be raging when they sign him, eh? Just
and then
it's up front that I think is where we're going to struggle.
Well, we'll live or die by Shankland and Lyndon Dykes.
I think, yeah.
Lyndon Dykes had a good in his defence. He's set up for Shankland.
Aye.
He's the best hold-up
That's where
player.
he's good. That's where he's good. He wins everything in the year.
Plays good.
Aye.
And Che Adams couldn't score in a Barley Fannies. I think if you pick Che Adams over Lawrence Shankland, then it's just you need your head looked at.
I mean, if
you're hoping if you're up against somebody, in front against somebody, you can ping him on and he can run a bit and be a bit of a deflection for the last 20 minutes, because you've also got to keep with that heat and everything that's gone about. Somebody like Shankland's he's not a young person. As much as his conditioning will be tip top, he's not 25.
Aye.
If you can get him, if at any point you go 2 goals up and you're in a second half, I would get him wrapped in cotton wool straight into the ice bath. See you in a wee while.
This is good, by the way, this beer that I'm drinking.
What are you drinking? Because I'm going to talk about mine as well, because I've got another beer you can't get.
As you said, it's another conservatory special. It's Neen Valley again, but it's called Simple Pleasures Extra Pale Refreshment, 3.6%. It's the Wackagen. I like clean and refreshing beer with a pleasing citrus hop aroma and flavour. It's exactly what it says on the bottle. And when I opened it, it was lively out the bottle, and it's really crisp. It's really clean. It's for 3.6%. You could drink this all day.
Stuff. Sounds good.
Right, sounds very good.
Well impressed. I am having a muscle car, just to keep the American theme. This is an 8% double IPA from Loch Lomond. This is one of their new tins. Obviously, this is the go-getter for the craft beer drinker, and there's that, and there's a 6% or an 8% raspberry sour that I think would have pique the interest of the craft beer enthusiast, even among Loch Lomond's ranks. This is Talus, Vic Secret, and Citra. A tropical fruit bouquet, waves of peach, and apricot, smooth, pillowy finish. 100%. It's got it. There's a good chunk of the glasses away now, but it's got that kind of cloud watery feel to it. Tastes exactly the same. It's got a good. I would say it's just as good as reminds me of something like an Unconventional Tactics or a bigger kind of Ouija-ish in that kind of vein, like a big sort of that kind of pillowy soft, but obviously heftier, kind of big-ish, not quite big and light. It's got that kind of vibe about it. It holds its own. It's chunky.
I'm glad you managed to get it, and I didn't.
It's thick with 2 C's. You'll enjoy it. Don't turn up there on a Saturday. Bags of flavour, bags of aroma. It's a really good double IPA.
I'm going to
potentially. If it's in your bottle shop, pick it up.
I'm definitely going to get some funny looks here. Beavertown.
What's that? Crumble.
Rumble. Rumble West Coast double IPA from Beaverton. 8%.
Speaking of Beaver.
Oh.
Well played, sir. Well played.
What is that? Is that an Asda number?
Yes, Asda. It's a part. It's like, see this 5 for 10. 5 for 10.
No, I wouldn't know about 5 for 10 because I'm in Scotland.
No, you wouldn't. So it's a part of that. Oh. It's a part of that. It's okay. Like it's a decent-ish. It's piney enough. It's bitter enough for a supermarket West Coast. If I get it at a bottle shop, I'll be saying I want it more bitter. I want it a little bit more.
10, cunt.
I know, eh? That's astounding.
It's awesome. By the way, it's
Your government.
ridiculous.
Our government was too busy fucking no seeing motorhomes.
Like fuck. Like I could buy 5
fucking
8% beers.
The Dometic and the camper van's full. They were nicking down to Carlisle for their beer.
Fucking right. That's the whole point. He's like, he's a fucking minimum price. I need to get some transport to get down to England and back with some beer.
Oh, unbelievable. It's like the only Fools and Horses beer run.
Is it? It's so funny. It's honestly insane. It's I can't get enough of it. The value is just ridiculous. No to rub it in. It's good.
Prick.
For a tenner.
Yeah, that's insane.
Anyway.
Anyway, that's the way to get him.
But see
fucking buying it.
Oh, right here, like I've seen a change down here, Tesco wise.
Okay.
Of them backtrack and put like so my local Tesco, you're probably under big and large, you'd say it's big, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I've not, it's no hard to fucking unsee it. They've stripped back their craft beer selection. So it used to be actually no too bad for a supermarket, but now it's like fucking
4 packs, and 4 packs.
Aye. So I know Dixon had said they're looking for multi-packs, blah, blah, blah. Right, fair enough. But the single cannage is fucking shit. Very, very poor. And then I've like noticed Morrison's are no too bad. And Asda are just
Morrison's
storming away with it.
The only one, the other one that I would point out is good, and it was a video I seen on Instagram, and it was specifically for Mark, and I'm talking for him because he's not here. But Sainsbury's and lager that's made where it's meant to be made.
Yes.
So you've got the Budvars of the world, you've got Spaten, you've got your Malaga.
Uh-huh. I'm glad you said that because Sainsbury's are actually really good.
There was 8 or 9 lagers that were made, and it was alternatives to Madri. It was alternatives to Madri, and Mythos was the other one I saw that apparently is getting brewed in the UK now. It's Carlsberg.
Oh, is that right? Right. Okay.
Aye, brewed in the UK, so didn't get unless it's Home Bargains big and large. I'd imagine
that'll be why I've seen it. I've seen it. I can't remember where it's been pushed like massively. That'll be why.
Mythos is here now. Same as Madri's rebadged Carling. It's rebadged.
Billy's beer of choice, Corfu 2002. It would be
rightly so. If you're getting it where it's actually brewed, that's fair enough. But don't go buying it here. Vote with your wallet, people. For goodness' sake.
Spiros, 1 Mythos, please.
100%.
Right.
New tumbler. Just smash that one on the flare.
Last thing on my list of things to talk about, which was short, but surprisingly we've made it to nearly an hour. Surprisingly. No.
That's what we do.
That's what we do. Tom Gerridge.
Kerridge of Chef fame. And he's so teetotal now, but he used to run about when he was staging at different restaurants famously, and the one thing he had to make sure that he had in the back of his car before he went and worked anywhere was a slab of Stella Artois.
Really?
In the boot of his car every time. He used to drink pints of Negroni, famously, because obviously a Negroni, if you got the uninitiated, is measured in thirds. So it doesn't matter what glass you put it in, as long as you measure it in thirds, you can have a pretty balanced Negroni. But he used to drink Negroni in pints. Which is, if you remember Tom Kerridge from back in the day as a slightly portlier fellow.
Yes.
That was why. Drinking pints of Negroni obviously helps.
He is
when the munchies hit you, he wishes he had hair like that.
Mate, he does actually. That's true.
He does, but he's now found he's on the wagon well and truly for a long time. But he's also got a super good initiative because he understands. He runs some of the most successful pubs in the UK in terms of whether it's not even fancy food and stuff like that, just local boozers that do a bit of food. and
beer
he's
grub.
been calling out what he sees as the problem with the UK and why there's up to 2 pubs shutting. Is it a day or a week? A day?
A
On
week, I
average.
guess.
A week on average. So I'll let you explain it, Gav, what it is, because I've gave up on. I've gave up.
No, you did well after Top of the Dome, in fairness. He's spearheading this kind of campaign petition. That's the problem is the name of the petition, and basically he wants to get, I think it's 1 million sign-ups. Before we started recording, it was at the bottom of the website. It's because it tells you and updates how many people have signed for this. So before we started, it was at 49,370.
That shows you.
But wait.
Oh,
But
right, carry on.
now it's 52,656. So in the last fucking however long we've been recording, it's jumped up a couple of thousand.
1 hour, nearly 1 hour and 1 minute.
Well, when Miguel sent that this morning, and I signed it, it was 23 or 24,000.
Really? Shit.
So it's doubled in the space of 12 hours.
And it's basically a campaign to lower the rate of VAT for hospitality 10%. Pubs and restaurants, cafes, hotels, nightclubs, and many more are at the heart of the communities, and they bring people together. We are one of the highest VAT rates in Europe. 20% extra in VAT for your pint, for your meal, for your stay, wherever it may be. With the likes of like France and Spain and stuff, it's like 10%. Germany, it's 7%. So he is spearheading this petition, and basically you go over to That's the Problem, jump on the website, sign the petition so that they can get it in front of government to drop the VAT. It probably won't happen. That's if we're being completely honest. But
no, but it would be good to have it's good to have the debate about it and help people understand why it is that it's happening and get some sort of concession, because obviously it's a business, you've not just got that, like you'll not get people the difference between that 10% that you're saving all the time. I mean, you see what it was like during COVID, obviously, with the kind of the help out thing and how many people took advantage of that, where you were getting certain prices and stuff. If you offer that and people can drop their prices by the 10% because they're not having to kick that back all the time for just existing.
Aye. So
Yeah,
is that is that that thing that Rachel Reeves put out the other week with regards to the drop of VAT over the summer holiday? Is that happening up the road in Scotland as well?
I don't know. No, probably not, because taxation.
No, we'll just get two tickets for the time capsule on Sunday between 12 and 2.
No.
If you collect 45 stamps.
Right, so she announced over the summer so a 6-week span they're dropping VAT on like kids' meals and stuff like that. And there's a boy in TikTok was like, right, so that he's like, so the way for every hospitality place to work this is do 2 menus, make them exactly the same, because there's no like legislation on how your menus have to look, and you just tell all the adults to order after the kids' menu. And it's like, right, cool, wicked, like. So it's awesome, and
the kids' menu will never have looked as good. It would be fucking T-bone steak on the kids' menu.
I'm doing it. I'm 100%.
I will have from the kids' menu the Chateaubriand, please.
Yeah,
it's that thing. What was that?
Less that.
Ricky Gervais show.
Afterlife.
Aye, and he's in the cafe.
And he orders the fish fingers. Fucking brilliant.
Oh, he's absolutely raging.
Aye. The woman will not let him order the fish fingers because it's on the kids' menu. So he orders 2 for the wee boy, and then he just picks them up. Brilliant. That program, I love that program.
Afterlife's tremendous.
It's one of the best British programs of the last sort of 15 years, definitely.
Aye.
You seen the bloopers for it?
Aye.
The bloopers are like just so funny. It's when the boy's doing his letters, and he's putting his letters in the in the dog bin. So there's a post box He's like, so why have you been putting your letters in the dog bin for like 10 years? He's like, well, the outtakes and the
Aye.
so
The more
funny.
elaborate stories. Aye.
It was too funny. But aye, so aye, go over that website. I'll link it in the description. But go over, sign the petition. That's like get it in front of government because the VAT is the issue. Like we could potentially save jobs and like you just we've spoken about it for ages. It's like slightly depressing, but like aye, get folk out, get folk to boozers, man.
Get people to go and spend a bit of money, and whatever money you've got, spend it locally and spend it on good quality stuff as well. Don't go to don't use it as a because you know fine well who's going to jump on the back of it and things like that. It's going to be Yates, Spoons, fucking you name it. The donuts will have it. Go to somewhere local that you've never tried before, a gun brewery, a New Barns tap room if it is up here, a place somewhere like that. Stuart, go to Stuart and enjoy it. Don't fucking sit at Spoons. Go a wee bit further afield and have a good laugh and try something different. Some of the best pizza gone is it in Lonehead, as much as that might shock people.
I'm glad you say Stuart there. They are limited edition Scotland lager cans are available for purchase.
The retro cans
from Friday. From
Yeah.
Friday, Gav.
Yes.
They've gone on general sale on Friday the 5th.
Have you got a wee pre in? Have you?
No. I missed it. No, I missed the pre. I missed the pre, and to be honest, right, it's kind of nice to have because it's the cans are cool as fuck. But it's the same it's the same beer that's in the cans, so I'm a bit like about it. But if the cans are the USP, and if that's what you're up for, then fucking bag it. Having said that, by the time this comes out, it'll be after the 5th. So if it's still there, then...
if you're a Patreon member, you've got this early, and you will know.
Mm-hmm. And they also said that the Scotland bucket hats are going to be making an appearance as well. The ones that we
of Hop Run fame,
the ones that we wore to the Hop Run last year.
That was a fantastic purchase by me. I was like,
it was fabulous.
Everyone's getting one of those.
And yes, good luck to everybody competing in the Hop Run this weekend. We are not making it this year, unfortunately. Maybe next year.
Is it this weekend?
Yeah, it was the 6th of June.
Basket Galdi.
You're still nobody will hear this bit, but on time I should say. Like the last sign-ups are today.
Good. It's good that it's a really good week for it because it's absolutely pissed the rain all week. So there'll definitely be good running.
Muddy as fuck.
At the quagmire.
It can't be any worse than it was last year. Let's be honest.
That's very true.
Aye, we had everything that day: hail, rain, snow, nearly.
It's a bit wet. Aye, good stuff. Head, like I said. That's the problem. Everything else we mentioned, go and check it out. As always, whenever you have listened or watched, make sure you subscribe, hit that ding-a-ling-a-ling to be notified of every single episode. You can show support. Big give us a 5-star rating. Show your official support going to patreon.com/beer fridge podcast. Join the Discord as well. Discord is where it's at, and you can chat with the us and all our fellow fridge magnets and share your beer stories. We've even got Steve on there from Buxton. He's coming on the podcast soon. So
yes, yes.
Buxton Steve, your book's on the road shortly. I was waiting on a package. I was waiting on a parcel becoming available. It's now become available, so it'll get packaged up this week and posted your way.
It's fine. He's on holiday now, I think so.
That's fine. You'll get it when he comes back.
Okay.
Exactly. Good stuff. Until next time, cheer Bob.
Bye.
Dominate your day. Clean energy, no jitters or crash. Helps you lock in and focus. Dubby, be better.
Be better. Lock in and focus. Get fucked.